Hello, I'm Dr. Esparza Young. I am with Colorado State University Global Campus, and my presentation is on bilingual educators and administrators as advocates. This presentation is from a manuscript that was published in the Diversity Journal, and it basically examines the circumstances of immigrant children in school settings in the United States. It examines the current political implications of deferred action for childhood arrivals, or also known as DACA, and it provides some suggestions or recommendations for um, educators and administrators and how they can support children in the schools. We look at the role of teachers in light of changing demographics and laws in the United States, although we understand that immigration is a global issue, and there is no specific way of advocating for children who are immigrants, and in many cases we find that the resources are limited for immigrant children. Immigration reform in the United States has been on the national agenda since the 1980s, and the current laws do provide pathways to legitimize a person's illegal presence in the United States. Executive actions have been taken recently by President Obama, and they have provided additional avenues to legitimize illegal presence in the United States. Here are some key terms to keep in mind as far as the United States legislation is concerned. An alien is anyone not a citizen or a nation of the United States. Legal status refers to permission granted to an alien to be presented in the U.S., and entry without inspection refers to entering the United States without passing through a port of entry, or removal has replaced deportation as a term for expulsion of an alien from the U.S. Many countries still use the term deportation. Factors to legitimize illegal presence: proof of when a person entered the U.S. illegally, how long have they continuously stayed, and are they of good moral character. The most important piece of legislation that has been occurring in the United States or has been implemented is DACA, parental accountability, and then of course the terms used for removal. Here in a nutshell are the most important things that you need to know about DACA. When the dates are very specific, the age is very specific, the requirements for criminal backgrounds are very specific as well, as they are highlighted here. And then again, just reiterated as far as the relationship to the parents are concerned. They have to have lived in the United States continuously for a certain period of time. And this program, even under the current election cycle in the United States, is still accepting applications, in part because of some of the rulings that are on hold in the U.S. Supreme Court. Some of the existing laws that also impact families are cancellation of removal. This is a form, and some of the policies that affect children in terms of the timeline and how long they've been in the United States. We have, of course, many cases and examples of this, and that's one of them has been cited here. What can educators do? Well, the documentation of the presence of these children are very important. What kind of social interactions have they had? Have they been positive social interactions? Do they have any kind of learning needs? What is their home environment? And do they have any kind of emotional needs? Are they, how involved are the parents in their lives? We're looking at parental involvement in terms of their presence, documenting that through journals, community participations. A lot of the times parents don't realize that even a photograph is very important. Letters sent home, email communications between parents and children and teachers as well. Social media, of course, now is a big factor in documenting children's presence or continuous presence. And so the whole idea behind this presentation is really just to kind of provide educators and administrators with a way of supporting immigrant children and their families. And of course, this presentation is part of a manuscript that was published along with other co-authors. Thank you.